Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 8 of the Realm SMP. I have logged on today and there is bamboo everywhere and a pool that I don't know. My base is always being messed with, but this is kind of funny and I understand why this happened. So this was done, I believe, by Leah, who... Okay, it'd probably be easier to go over and show you guys real fast. So here we are over at Leah's base. I'm sure you can already see why the bamboo is there. But me and Autumn were around here the other day, just hanging out, and there were a few creeper explosions. And just every time there's a creeper explosion, we'd place bamboo where it was, and I don't think she liked that. On top of that, we also threw a bunch of chickens everywhere, which is why, you know, there are chickens everywhere. And she decided to retaliate against me only, by the way. Autumn got nothing by bambooing literally every square inch of my islands and throwing chickens on one of them. And it is very funny, but we can't let this slide. I've begun taking names on who we have to kind of get a bit of revenge on, if you know what I mean. Though unfortunately, revenge is going to have to wait till another day, as we have quite a lot I want to get done today that I just can't fit anything in. So before we go and start that stuff, I do have a clip I'd like to show you guys of my first reaction to this pool. It was funny. I'll throw you guys there while I clean up all this bamboo. All right. Hey! What is this?
He's just checking out the pool I made.
What do you mean the pool? What is this? Oh, whoops.
It's the pool. It's here. Wait. Don't do anything yet.
What party? Here, Medulla, if you have to read
That
this,
party.
I'm still working on it. Thanks. What do you mean that party?
Look in chat.
What, on Sunday? This has got to stay until Sunday?
Yeah.
What?
For the pool party.
Okay.
You can't deny a pool party.
No, I suppose I can. Do you know how much effort I'm gonna have to do to get rid of all this?
You don't have to get rid of it.
So Sunday.
Sunday. Are you free Sunday?
I should be here, yeah.
All right. So anytime. Anytime's good.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
All right. Thanks for enlightening me.
Okay.
Ferris, are you good Sunday for the pool party?
Yeah, that's why I told you Sunday.
What are these?
Don't spoil it!
I already posted it.
You already posted it in chat. In the Discord.
Yeah, I posted the invitation.
I missed that. No.
What are these?
Don't worry about
Those are the prizes. You can't look in them though.
Prizes?
They're secret.
What do you mean
Yeah,
they're prizes?
You're gonna have a swimsuit, and you're gonna come up here. Well,
You're going to have a swimsuit!
Or you're gonna pick last, and then you'll show off a bit.
You got a fashion show, yeah.
Yeah, you'll show off.
Yeah, that's how we
And then-
determine
and
who
then-
wins the prize or prizes, you know?
Then you'll do your best jump, and then those two factors. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't.
Which one of you did this?
What's both of us?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. It looks like we'll be having a pool party here in a few days here at this beautiful pool that they made. It does look quite nice, but unfortunately it's gonna have to go after the party. But we'll keep it for now. It's nice break from my actual, you know, I can't believe I landed that. Oh yeah, here are the gifts, by the way. I'm not gonna open them. I'm gonna be a good Samaritan and make sure they stay closed until the pool party, but it is very tempting, unfortunately, but I gotta stay strong. Right, so the plan for today. We got the Elijah last episode, and that was glorious, very fun. But I don't have rockets, or that's a lie. I do have rockets, but I have very few rockets. I have 3 stacks on me right now, and once those 3 stacks run out, I've just been like an entire Minecraft night just killing creepers, and it's kind of painful, and I'm gonna get sick of it long term, so I'd rather avoid that whole shenanigans anyway. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to make a creeper farm to get all the gunpowder I ever need. And on top of that, I'm going to double down on the farm stuff, and I'm also going to get an iron farm. And maybe a sugarcane farm, because obviously to get rockets you need skein and gunpowder, but we'll see if I have time for that. So first we're going for the gunpowder farm, so I need to find a nice area, probably over in that direction, to throw it. It needs to be in the middle of the ocean, nothing around, and I need to get up blocks. So let's do a quick time of getting the resources, and we'll go ahead and make it. And have all the rockets we could ever dream of. This is going to be great. And just like that, the resources are gathered and we're almost ready to start building the creeper farm so I can get all the gunpowder my heart desires, which is good because I'm quickly running out of rockets. I have 4 to 8 left, and most of those are probably going to be used on this farm because of its verticality. Now, before we go ahead and build this creeper farm, I did want to mention one small tidbit that I kind of lied in that time lapse a bit. The first segment of me mining the stone, I'm not going to use any of that stone because I built another farm that I didn't record for some reason. So if we'll turn around here, yeah, this is a very fancy cobblestone generator. The design is, I believe, by the Shulker Craft people. The video will be down in the description if you would like to go check it out. But it's very efficient. They say it gives roughly about 75,000 an hour. I'm not really sure how accurate those estimates are on the amount it gives you, but it's always given me enough for my needs. And as we see, I ran it for about 20 minutes last night. I did take a lot of cobblestone. I have about 2 sugar boxes worth for this creeper farm, but yeah, it's cool. It's a bit complicated though, so I don't really know how it works. I think it uses the TNT duping. Anyway, our next segment is going to be working on this stupid creeper farm because I want to fly more. Also, one more thing, this is my official industrial district, so it's going to be pretty barren for now, but hopefully once I have some farms up and running and more resources, we'll go ahead and transform this place as well as a bit of a 4th project that I'm not going to get done. Let's get building this then. And just like that, the creeper farm is done and fully operational. I gave it a little quick AFK session, and we have all the gunpowder I realistically need for the foreseeable future. I'll probably AFK it overnight, but I'm not gonna be using all this gunpowder immediately, so it's fine. Thank you, They6, to the design. I'll make sure the video is linked down in the description down below if you guys are interested in this farm. I think it works very well, as I said. Gives quite a few drops. It also gives a bit of string if you're interested in that. I'm not really crazy about it, but it's a bonus. So I'm now realizing that I have all this gunpowder, but my sugarcane farm is kind of lacking. Yeah, I just have this little bit of sugarcane here on the coast. So maybe after we finish our next farm, we'll end the episode with a quick sugarcane farm just to make sure we have all the rockets we actually need. Because I'm running low still and I have no skein. Ooh. So the next farm we'll be building today is an iron farm. And that's one of the big reasons why I build next to the village, just for easy villager transportation. I'll have to quickly throw some villagers to a small breeder or something just to get them going, because we're going to need a lot of villagers. But it should be very easy to transport them over, especially with 1.21's changes, allowing you to put a lead on boats and stuff, so I can just fly them there with my elytra. Handy that we got the rockets now. So I'm gonna go get a few more resources, and I'll see you guys probably once I have a bit of a villager breeder going on. I've been doing a bit more work here on the old villagers, and I just want to preface this by saying I absolutely hate working with these guys, but this has been pretty nice so far. I had a few villagers in a hole over here that I saved just in case all the zombies came and killed the population, but I had 2 saved. And there's pretty again in this hole, and they've started making some children. For reference, I believe I need about 16 villagers for every layer. It's either 16 or 12. I can't quite remember right now. But I'll need at least 12 per layer, which is quite a bit, which means these guys gotta make some more children before I can even think about starting the iron farm. But it's going very well. we have a nice system worked out here. If we need to go through maintenance, add some beds, have a nice trap door right here that I can crawl into, make sure the kitties can't get out. And when I want to feed them, I have this potato dispenser. This is very, very ethical, I swear. Don't they just look so happy? We're gonna go ahead and give them the privacy while they keep working, and I guess I will start working on getting those resources ready. So, as you could probably see from this surprise time lapse, I got a bit tired of flicking the lever to feed the villagers. It was really taking up a lot more time than I wanted it to, and I got a bit fed up. So, I realized quite quickly that I'll need like 36 villagers or something just for this iron farm. Special thanks to Logical Geek Boy for this design. His video, once again, be in the description if you want to check it out. I built this farm many times, and it seems to always work really, really well. And now that the villager breeder is up and running, as you guys saw, we can start getting passive villagers way easier than before. I'm tired of doing the stupid potato stuff. We have about 6 villagers right now, 3 adults, 3 children, and more on the way. We need about 12 per layer, but even though we don't have all of them, I do have resources to start actually making the farm, which is probably going to be what we do now. As I said before, this farm is very, very cheap to make. No redstone whatsoever. The most expensive thing is all of the hoppers, because it does take quite a bit, because, you know, it's a big storage area and collection area. So 46 hoppers, quite expensive. Luckily, I had some about a stack of iron blocks Cole gave me in the past, so I've managed to put those as like a bit of investment. We'll have way more afterwards. But other than that, this is all it takes, and it's quite cheap. So I think the hardest part's going to be the time aspect. So we'll get straight to it then. Have another time lapse. I swear, there's only one more after this. Maybe. And just like that, the second major farm of the day is done. This one, oh my god, this one took a whole lot longer to do. Oh my god, it was painful. I'm not going to lie. So the main build itself, like all the cobblestone and fences and water segments, were really easy to do. The hard part came in when it came to transporting mobs over. Because for reference, I need 12 villagers per layer and 4 zombies. And there's 3 layers. So I needed a total of 36 villagers and something like 12 zombies, which isn't like terrible. But I tried to use the boat strategy. For those who don't know what the boat strategy is, you basically lead a boat and you fly it over with your elytra, and I could not get it for the life of me. And eventually I got so fed up that I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. And I built that thing. We'll go take a look at that in a second. But it was literally like 12 hours, and most of that was spent moving things over. And oh my god, I never want to do that again. That being said, though, it is quite fruitful. I'm glad I built it. I will never need more iron than what this gives, I reckon. I did a little bit of AFK as well at the time it took to actually build the farm, so maybe a bit more than a little AFK for some of these layers. But overall, I have a little over a stack, or sorry, a little over a shulker box worth of iron blocks, which is definitely more than I realistically should need for a long while. So let's quickly go take a look at the old tower, I guess. Okay, so this is what I call the flight tower. It's a very simple design, actually. I would get a boat, 2 villagers or so from this. I'd take them up and I'd bring them over. I'd shoot them up the tower. Takes a couple seconds, maybe 10 seconds or so. Not too bad. And once I got them to the top of the tower, I would lead them and I would just fly them down. The difficult part when it came to the boat strategy was getting into the air while keeping them leaded. Because obviously if you go too fast or too far with the lead and they don't catch up to you, it'll break. And that was the frustrating part. So I eventually just gave up and basically to glide them down here. It wasn't foolproof and I still lost a few things, frustratingly. But overall, I had a way higher success rate and it was way quicker. Especially because the other two layers, like the first layer, you could always just swim them over and then launch them up that way. But with the second layer and third layer, that was like not possible. It was so frustrating. But what matters is it's done. I imagine this won't stay too long, but I'll keep it for now. It's a nice memory. Its sacrifice will not be forgotten by me. And that being said, I think we're almost out of time for today's episode. There's one last thing that I want to do, one last farm just to wrap it up, and I'll do it a bit of an ending time lapse. So I do want to do a quick skein farm, my own design. No one else really. I mean, I'm sure there's other videos detailing the design or something similar, but I kind of just freestyled it. Sugarcane farms are really easy to do, so. And once we have that, we'll have all the rockets I ever need and all the iron I'll ever need, which is the main goals of today's episode. So it has been very productive. So without further ado, let's launch straight into that last time lapse. I do apologize, by the way, for all the time lapses. Next episode should be less time lapse heavy, but I had a lot I had to get done, and the best way I saw to do it was the 15,000 time lapses. But next episode will be better, I swear. Unfortunately, there's been a slight change of plans. For some reason, the recording file for replay mod that I had of me building this farm didn't copy over or something. The moral is I lost it and I can't get it back. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to go without a time lapse. Boo-hoo. I'm sure this is actually a blessing in disguise because there are too many already. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. I haven't asked yet. I thought I'd give it a try, see if it changes anything. Don't feel obligated to, though. That's the important thing. And that's it for me for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one. We have a pool party coming up. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.